Hello everyone, this is Zach from TradeVSA. So today this short video, I'd like to cover discounted Supermax. I think there are a few members asking, okay, is there any climatic volume for Supermax, or is there any chance, okay, for them to make a reversal? Because again, volume spread analysis, we always look into volume, okay, to see whether there's a chance for them to make some changes, okay, in terms of the trends, everything, right? So okay, again, few things over here. Don't get too excited, okay, because I think a few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago, some of the members, or if you're a smart Ruby user, probably will ask me, okay, all these green paragons over here, okay, and green paragon is representing the bullish signals, okay, so potentially a bullish trend or signals, but do remember you are trading in downtrend. So we usually don't encourage, okay, especially for new members or new traders, to trade, okay, anything that below the 2040 moving average, even though it comes with green pentagon. Okay, now the question here is that whether this high volume is good enough, okay, to make some changes, or the overall trend. Okay, now if I want to look into the big picture, because this is again a big movement for almost 2 years. Okay, so let's look into weekly chart. I think that's best to give us some direction. Okay, whether is this considered climatic volume or not. So if I look into this weekly charts, okay, for Supermax, of course, today, by the time I'm doing this video, is Friday, even though it's haven't closed yet, but you can see a obvious one. Actually, this is not a considered a climatic volume. A good climatic volume should become from like this, okay, that it changed the trend from accumulation, and here's another one, increasing volume, okay, they go into the uptrend. Okay, so it needs to be very obvious and big, okay, for this kind of movement to happen, right? So if you again just hide this bar over here, okay, just want to share with you all. Okay, now this is some of the good volume, okay, so high volume, okay, here it's not big enough, but if you realize here is some of the big volume coming in, they're able to change the direction of trend. But of course, if you want to look for the short term, okay, let's look into daily chart. Okay, go back to the latest one. Um, of course, based on daily chart here, this is actually is considered as high volume. So I think for short term wise, based on daily, probably we might see a short rebound, okay, technical rebound. Okay, so similar like here, whenever you see some high volumes, okay. So again, I'm not doing buy call, or ask you to buy or sell just based on my pure observation, okay, on what happened previously. We just apply accordingly. So whenever we got high volume, we want to see probably some changes, or maybe a temporary technical rebound. Okay, so again, this is not climatic volume. Now, a few things that probably I will look into if, let's say, I really keen and interested to do a little bit of short-term trade or white ball trades, okay, for members. You want to ensure that all this high volume bar is being confirmed. Okay, so example, if you look into, again, we look into previous one and we apply what happened right now, right? So if you look into here, this is some of the SO bar, high volume SO bar. If you just draw the line, you need to see a good confirmation, which means this high volume bar crossing above, then they make a temporary recovery. Okay, so similar here as well. If you're really keen and interested, okay, just zoom in a little bit. You can always park your alerts over here. The reason why I want to do this is because I want to see, is there any strength bar overcoming the weakness bar? Okay, so remember, this is still a weakness bar, right? So if, let's say, overcome, probably it will make a temporary retest to the previous resistance. Okay, so a few things want to look into, of course, continue to monitor the weakness bar. Probably want to check out the green pattern as well, okay, for a short temporary recovery. Okay, so let's see how it goes moving forward. Okay, so like I said, overall still not in a very bullish trend yet. Okay, probably you want to short-term trading, probably allocate to you. Okay, but make sure the few criteria is fulfilled. Okay, so for members, if you're unsure, you can always check with me. I'll try my best to get you, okay, on how to do this kind of technical rebound trades, okay, or inverse pullback. Okay, so thank you for watching. Remember to click the like buttons for this video and subscribe if you think this video is helpful for you. And I will see you in the next video.